Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, I'm reacting to the finale of season 2, House of the Dragon, and I'm so excited. Now, last week I had a complete brain fart. Like a complete brain fart. Like I did not register that that was the penultimate episode and that this I don't know why I thought it was going to be a 10 episode season instead of an 8 episode season. So it didn't even register to me that it was the penultimate episode. So today is the finale. I wasn't prepared for this, but I'm super, super excited. Now that Aemon knows that Rhaenyra has more dragon riders, I'm wanting to know what he has to counteract somehow. And he has to he only has like what, one, two dragons. So I understand that Helena has a dragon, but I don't see her being a dragon rider that wants to go fight. Like, I feel like Helena's the kind of person that she gets on her dragon and she just kind of mosey around. Oh, it's a nice day outside. Let me go ride the dragon. Like, I don't see her, like, riding the dragon to, like, go burn villages and kill people. I think she's too much an empath for that. She's too sympathetic for that. So I don't know how Aemon's going to convince her to, maybe he'll threaten to kill Aegon, maybe. He was like, if you don't go out there and burn and kill people, I'm gonna kill Aegon, or I'm gonna kill your other kid, or whatever. Maybe that's a way he gets her to like do what he wants, but he just has Vhagar and Helena's dragon because Aegon's dragon is dead, and I don't think they have. Oh, I think they said something about like they have another brother that they haven't shown. Apparently, he has a dragon, but like it's like little, so maybe it can fight like Jace's dragon. So I guess, but like she got the big dogs. Rhaenyra got the big dogs. She got Vermithor, she got Silverwing, she got Sea Smoke, she got Cyrax. They about to ride for her, and then they got the other dragons. So he's kind of in a bad situation. This entire season, I've been disappointed in kind of Rhaenyra. I understand that they've always lived in peace, but like she didn't want to act or anything, and like technically she still hasn't. And the only reason she has acted is because Mysaria. Like, she hasn't made a decision, hey, I'm making this decision, I'm going to do this for myself and for my claim or whatever. She hasn't done any of that. But maybe I can't hold that against her because, like, it's kind of like being a president. It's like, it's not about, like, your ideas. It's about the company that you keep, essentially. Like, if you can put together the best team in the world, the dream team, if you can put together the best team in the world to go against your enemies or your opposition or whatever, then that's all that matters. So I guess a win is a win, right? Like in war, a win is a win. It doesn't matter whose idea it was. But I just wish I would have seen her be more, I don't know, like a little bit stronger in her decision making. Maybe we'll see that next season. And speaking of stronger, like is Daemon gonna be there by her side to help make her stronger? We may never know. He may never leave Harrenhal, y'all. So it's the season finale, so maybe he leaves. I mean, he has the Riverlords on his side, I guess, kind of. And they're kind of really just on his side just because they're beholden to an oath. They're not really like loyal to his cause because they like him or because they want to. But I mean, I guess they don't have to be, you know, it's just whatever. It's like we tell you to do this, you're going to do this. So Riverlord, Tully, all your people, y'all need to come and like be with us and fight with us. So I mean, I guess Daemon's entire arc has been very interesting. He goes from this very brute, and I feel like he still kind of is, to kind of a person that's like hesitant almost. Because we see him in Harrenhal, we see him wanting the throne. He wants the Iron Throne for himself, but that's kind of, we saw last episode with Viserys, and Viserys gave him the crown, and he was like, yo, do you want this? And Daemon looks at him like, I don't know if I want this anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see when he gets back to Rhaenyra, if he ever gets back to Rhaenyra, how he will either one, help her, or two, be her detriment. So I don't know. We know with Alice, she got that kind of weirwood magic going on. I understand, like, I watched some lore about Game of Thrones because I haven't read the books. So I kind of understand what's going on there, but will we see her again? I don't know. Kristen Cole, we didn't see him, and I'm hoping that he dies this episode. That's what I need. It's either this episode or season 3, the premiere. He needs to die. And where is my homie Otto? Otto, like, I can't believe I'm actually saying that I miss Otto. Like, I can't believe I'm saying I miss Otto, but I do. Like, in terms of the actor who plays him, Reese, phenomenal. He gives me Tywin vibes. Like, I hate him, but like I love him. And so I'm hoping he makes a comeback this episode where he's like, hey, I gotta regulate because y'all messing up. Y'all losing. Y'all taking some L's now. Y'all about to start taking some L's. This is what we need to do. A, B, C, and D. So I miss my homie Otto, and I can't wait to see how this finale ends, y'all. This is gonna be so excited. These are kind of just my initial thoughts before going into this. It's 8:58, so in 2 minutes the episode drops, so I can't wait. So I'm just gonna go ahead and here we go. Ooh, where are we at? This is Dorne. This must be Dorne.
Again, you plead poverty. It is hollow stuff from the mouth of a Lannister. It seems you need us more than we need you.
Give us the stepstones. Hardly a sacrifice to the lords of Westeros.
You'll drive up the price of basic goods?
It is better than starving, surely.
You need them more than they need you.
The Prince Regent may have me hanged for this.
With the armada we send now, you can topple the Prince Regent and sit the Iron Throne yourself.
The commander of our fleet must agree to go with you.
He doesn't seem as, I don't know, like regal or put together as you would think a Lannister would be. He's very, like, nervous.
Well met, Lord Tywin. What sort of man are you? A poet? A philosopher? I will not sail with a man who cannot best me.
She said, you weak, bruh.
At what?
She said, nah. He don't even know. They're pirates. They have a different code. And he's all prim and proper. He's a Lannister. They gold, the lion, the golden lion. They don't fight. But you better fight with the... Ooh. Now, Aemon. Ooh. What did Aemon do? Oh, he looked rough. What did Aemon do? Who he went around and killed?
We must leave King's Landing quickly, and we will not return for some time.
I am the king. Why must I run?
Because the Prince Regent is going to kill you. You were in danger before, and now he is thwarted and he is angry.
I mean, Larys is right.
When Rhaenyra descends on you with her 7 dragons and you without Vhagar, what then?
Yeah, you might want to listen to Larys at this point. I mean, I don't really like him, but he's speaking sense.
Move to the greater part of Harrenhal's gold reserves to the Iron Bank in Braavos. We can live. Well.
We?
My dragon is dead. I am burnt and disgusting. My cock is destroyed. Did they tell you that? It burst into flames like a sausage on the spit.
Ooh, Aegon down bad, y'all. Yeah, bro, it's over for you.
I can't even piss without it running down my leg.
They will be tired of endless deprivation.
I mean, I'm happy that Larys is there to like kind of give him like a pick me up of somehow. This girl done ran off and nobody's like looking for her. Like she's not the daughter of Daemon. I guess she's a kid, so they're like, oh, they run her off sometimes. Oh, so she's been walking for a while if she's thirsty. Oh yeah, Jace, he having an identity crisis right now. Poor baby. But like I said, sucks to suck.
What are you doing here? Remove your feet from the table.
Lollygagging on the Dragon Council?
Off. I'll have an apology from you.
Oh, the young prince!
Oh. He just been hanging in brothels and bars all his life. He don't know how to act proper.
My mother is the queen.
Dragon riders both. You and I. Cut from the same cloth.
Ooh.
Will you prepare to face such an enemy? Or will you stay here and make yourself easy?
I meant no disrespect, my prince.
Ooh, Jace is a problem. I mean, he's right, but like that personal... He's projecting. He feels less than that they are there. It's kind of like a person who feels like they're losing their rights when other people get rights. Like, no. You're not.
Adam of Hull, at least, is known to you.
That's his churn.
You must strike, quickly, while the Prince Regent mulls his next action.
I had hoped my advantage may be in deterrence.
Here she go again with the deterrence. Girl, this is your moment. Why don't you want to do anything, Rhaenyra? I see why she loses the war.
And her dragon.
Dreamfire, hatched when the Conqueror was king. She is formidable. Still, Helena is no warrior.
Aemon thought himself invincible. He has now discovered he is not. He will not stop at Burning Sharp Point, and he will not be denied.
You speak truly.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something, Rhaenyra. Anything? First? Why do you always have to react to something? Why can't you just do something first?
My ship is no longer the Sea Snake. The queen who never was.
Oh, after Rhaenys.
What I do now, I do for her. You must crush this beast at its head.
You gotta do something. You gotta strike first. No, show no mercy. Strike first, strike hard. Cobra Kai.
Sir Alfred Broom has come to see you.
I aim to march on King's Landing before he can catch me.
May I have a word in private, Your Grace?
Even he's calling him Your Grace?
I pledge my banners to Rhaenyra, his heir. I will never serve the usurpers or the whelps of Old Town.
And in times like this...
This place will have you barking at the moon.
Turning aside from our judgment and taking a course I myself deem reckless.
Rhaenyra will chart her own course, for good or ill.
If you declare yourself, your lords will follow you. Rhaenyra's intentions are good, but what we need is a king.
Oh, Lord. If he done gave Daemon what he been needing, that reassurance that he got people behind him. So far, Rhaenyra has not fought at all this season. I mean, she had Rhaenys go and fight at Rook's Rest, but she hasn't had, like, actual, like, battles yet. Or people fighting.
This will hinder the work of the fishing boats. The people depend on them for sustenance.
They will need no sustenance if they are slaughtered by the enemy. We must all make our sacrifices.
So he gonna starve his own people. Got it. That's very smart, Aemon.
We didn't order the blockade.
No, but we are the crowns. They expect us to break it.
I was happier before I was queen.
What would you think about leaving this place?
And go where?
Where would I go?
Yeah, I guess back home to her home in Old Town.
Now.
The pretenders raise new riders against us, and we must answer in kind. I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle.
Aemon.
I do not wish to fight.
She's not gonna do it.
I won't burn anyone.
They have defiled our birthright, made commoners into dragon lords. It is a sin and must be punished.
May I remind you, your sister is still the queen.
As you were once.
Peril or basest fury at your own humiliation.
Oh.
You wish to rule
Better
the Seven
let go
Kingdoms,
of
but you
Helena
rain
for
ruin and death upon its small folk when you've been insulted, because it makes you feel strong. Of all our line, the gentlest and most deserving of your protection.
Who will protect her if she cannot protect herself?
And who will she be if her mind is broken? Not like this.
Oh, now she want to protect her kids now? Be there for her kids? I mean, she's right, though, Aemon. You get mad so you kill innocent people? Not the sign of a good ruler.
I need passage.
Oh, God. I almost threw up, y'all.
Do you think nothing of your oath? Steward's son from Dawn. Fucking the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, they know.
Former queen.
Uh-oh. Former.
Stay in the High Tower name for a generation.
That's his sister.
King's mother in his hand.
She is my sister.
Yeah.
She saved my life. Desire for women has brought me grief after grief. Or perhaps all men are corrupt.
That's just you, bro. That's just you, bro.
That melts in the morning.
That's just you, bro.
The dragons dance, and men are like dust under their feet. And all our fine thoughts, all our endeavors are as nothing.
We march now toward our annihilation.
At least he knows. He's aware.
To die will be a kind of relief.
So he's kind of probably feeling a little hopeless because he's like, there's nothing, no scheming, scamming that I can do that'll, help me win. Like, the dragons got this, bruh. So he's kind of just like giving up pretty much and ready to die. He's just going through the motions. Can't wait to see that. Oh! Oh! They're in the mud pits. They're pirates. That's what they do for fun. Ugh. This is so gross. I don't even like this. Oh, no. He's sorry. Ooh. Does now she respect him now? That he done slapped her up? This is brutal, yo.
Have impressed me, Lord Timon.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever eaten the flesh of your enemies?
I have not. And I would not.
So you reject the hospitality of my house?
Oh, she was trying to be nice, bruh.
A jest, my lord. What do you take me for?
A pirate? I do feel like those scenes with the Lannister guy, whatever his name is, Tyland, was being used for something more important. Because I don't care.
If any common lout can ride a dragon, then...
That does not make me common. Or you.
You know what I am.
I don't care. You are the crown prince. Do you believe that you are the first noble heir who was not sired by his noble father? Get up and take your place by your mother's side.
Yeah, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You big Jace. You big Jace. Oh, Rhaenyra, baby girl. Go back. They're not looking for her? That's my thing. Maybe they are.
Split your sacks ashore.
Not the calamari.
You'll be sailing many days. Salute the captain's daughter.
Well done, Lord Tyron!
Okay.
And more accomplished than one would think, to look at you.
She looks like Sigtrigger from The Last Kingdom. If anyone's ever seen The Last Kingdom and they saw the actor that plays Sigtrigger, or Sigtrigger, the character, that's what she looks like. Okay, so she's accepted his proposal? Okay, y'all.
To the gullet on the morrow!
Kind of care about this. Or about this, like, at least not in the finale. I don't care about this in the finale. Okay, so they got their ships. So Aemon has his ships and Rhaenyra has her ships. They're gonna fight.
You are a handsome man, and you have proven your worth. Virility.
Virility?
I wish to have children by you.
Oh! Babies. Let's make babies. She's like, Tormund with Brienne.
I want you to fuck my wives.
Oh. Not. Oh. 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 Y'all, I think I'm confused.
The three of you are not of noble birth, but you have done a thing never dreamed of before now.
Stop being so bitter, Jace. Come on now.
I have entrusted you with a power only few have known, and I charge you to take it up with fealty and respect.
Off is like, yeah, sure. This is good. Barbecue, love this.
What must we do?
She's, like I said last episode, she should have asked them this, told them this before they got the dragons.
We must strike while we have the advantage. Old Town and Lannisport and their armies all must be subdued.
You wish for us to kill innocents?
We must break the will of our enemy.
This is...
or more will die in a struggle that stretches on without end.
The difference in classes.
A knight will comport himself with grace at the Queen's table.
Best make me a knight, then.
Oops. Yeah, you got it's the ghetto people riding the dragons. They don't listen. So he's like, you better make me a knight if you want me to do all this stuff. I'm just a guy, yo. You want me to go kill innocents? I was just an innocent a couple days ago. You gonna maybe go kill these people now? They're gonna be a problem.
Adam, come with me.
Adam's the only one that's like, okay, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. Everybody else is like, I'm just kind of here. Please don't have him sleep with his mom again, please. Okay, Alice. I was like, oh my gosh, please, I don't want to see that again. She crying?
I'm going to the God's Wood.
Was she crying? Why did she have to tell him that? Was he hallucinating? I don't know. This is too much. No, she's just taking him there. Okay, let's see. Are we going to see something magical? What in the world? Is that a reindeer?
There are omens here for those who seek them. You do not scoff?
I'm no longer inclined to.
Do you wish then to learn what is given to you?
He's gonna put his hand on the God's Wood. Is he gonna see something? Is he gonna see like the future? Oh! It's like bleeding in the tree. Oh. A three-eyed raven. What? Is that Daenerys' target? So he just saw the future. He just saw the future. That was Daenerys. Rhaenyra on the throne.
It's all a story.
Helena. Oh, is she in the dream too?
And you're but one part in it.
Three-eyed raven. He saw the three-eyed raven.
You know.
So she was in the same dream.
We share the same blood, you and I.
So I didn't know you could do that.
I know
you could be
you
in the
wish no
same
harm to anyone.
third dimension, whatever they were in. So is Helena secretly Team Black?
We will lay waste to Daemon and his army. Let our enemies see that we will answer outrage with outrage.
Will you burn me as you did Aegon?
That is a lie.
I saw it.
She saw it.
You burned him, and you let him fall. You'll be dead.
Oh. She said, nah.
You were swallowed up in the god's eye.
Oh.
And you were never seen again.
Oh. Not her telling him his future.
Have you killed?
It wouldn't change anything.
Ooh. Helena said, and it's still gonna happen. And still. So I didn't know that you could both be Borgin and in the same vision at the same time. But I guess because Bran was with Bloodraven, so I guess. Uh-oh, who's coming over there? Correct? He's like, who this? Is this Rhaenyra? Oh, so she finally went to Harrenhal to see for herself. What y'all doing? Bow to me? So because Daemon saw a vision of Rhaenyra on the Iron Throne, is that like reinforcing in him that he has to support her, because that's what's gonna happen. His destiny isn't to be on the throne, it's hers. At least for a little bit. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. I'm just thinking. Y'all better bow down. Bow to y'all queen. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Rhaenyra's here. Cyrax was like, I'm gonna need y'all to listen. Here go Daemon. Bend the knee, Daemon. Is Daemon gonna bend the knee, y'all?
I see you have done well here.
They are sworn to me. And not a moment too soon.
And to whom are you sworn?
Ooh, say it. Uh-oh. Bend the knee. Is he gonna bend the knee?
Sola armasis.
Winter is coming.
Soprumi vejume. The realm's only hope is a leader who can unite it, and my brother chose you.
Only took him 8 episodes to figure that out. Bend the knee. Now go on, everybody else, get in your knees.
You are the true queen, Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra. 1st of her name, protector of the realm.
I am meant to serve you, and all of these with me.
It only took him 8 episodes. He don't like it. He wanted Daemon to stand up to Rhaenyra. But Daemon's like, ain't no point in us fighting when there's bigger stuff to worry about. I mean, you gay? Yeah.
For every one of us who falls, 100 of them, there will be no mercy!
He said, not me. I don't fight for her. And Simon's like, oh. So we finally gonna start fighting? This whole season was like, we're just gonna prepare you for next season. Season 3. That's the important season. They said, we're just gonna build up everything in this season.
I wish to set out on good terms with my first mate. You cannot lead if you do not inspire.
I never asked to lead, as you well know.
You have been given a position to which all who serve here aspire.
Forgive me, my lord. I will endeavor to improve myself.
I am trying to help you.
You trying to be nice now, Corliss? The man 30, 40 years old at this point.
You want to help me?
Exactly.
A reminder to be grateful.
I mean no offense. You may go.
Corliss.
To grow up fatherless? Do you know what hunger does to a boy? What grief does? Or shame?
You are dismissed.
And I watched the man beside me walk past with his son and heir. With the fur around his shoulders, choosing sweetmeats. And now that boy is dead.
Ooh.
And his sister before him.
Ooh.
And the heir that took his place. And now you remember I live. Now you wish to suddenly to scatter the crumbs of your favor. I am an honorable man, and I will serve you because I must. I will decline any offers of help. I'll continue as I began. Alone.
Tell him, Alan. You was a deadbeat. Now you trying to be all nice after everybody in your family died. Your mom, your wife, your kids, your grandkids. Now you trying to be nice to me? Nah, bruh. I'm gonna go do my little job and don't bother me. Alright, go on back home.
And in striking, I doom thousands to their deaths.
It's either you or them. No.
He left you with no choice. Be strong. You know you are just. You must prevail.
I had to see you.
Oh, Alicent. Okay.
I've been, I think, mistaken.
Why have you come here?
Because I lost my way. Or rather, it was taken from me. I too have desires.
Yes, but you alone made virtue your banner.
And I clung to it. I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind.
It's too late.
Exactly.
Cities burned, armies march, and you wish to wash your hands of what you yourself set in motion.
As if you would not have been challenged regardless.
Did not your hand bring it forth like a midwife?
I did only what I thought your father wanted.
I'll go then.
Yeah, Alicent, what did you expect? It's too late for all that. Oh, I just want to live with my daughter, be happy. Yeah, all of us do. There.
He never stopped loving your mother, you know. Even after she herself had slipped from his grasp, it was his love for her that kept him resolute in his choice of heir.
Why have you come here?
Aemon will soon fly to join Cole in the Riverlands. Helena as queen will be the crown's authority. If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms. We will open the gates. We will shed no blood. You will enter as a conqueror.
What about Aegon?
This senseless war must end.
What about Aegon?
What of Aegon?
Yeah. He's already kind of half gone anyways.
He still heeds his mother. I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee if
No,
needed.
still.
Bend the knee.
Still you imagine you can have all you want without paying too high a price. I must take Aegon's head. And I have to do it for all to see.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Choose.
In a perfect world, what Alicent is suggesting would happen, but it's not a perfect world.
A son for a son.
Even though, I don't really like Alicent that much. I don't care for her. That's hard. It's still her son. She agreed. Wow. She were to sacrifice her son.
History will paint you a villain. Grasping for power and then defeated.
I mean, I have to give Alicent a little bit of credit. Like, in a perfect world, her idea could theoretically work, but she was asking for too much. And, we have to pay for our choices. Oh, they getting all suited up. The High Towers, it's their army. Ooh, it's a purple dragon. They all getting ready to go march. The Starks! The Starks! We started the season with the Starks, we're gonna end it with the Starks. Lannisters. They're on there. So the pirates about to fight. They're gonna fight Corlys and them. Corlys and company. That dragon looks scary. I mean, they all do, but... Is that Otto? What happened to him? What happened to Otto? Oh, Aegon's fleeing. Wow. I mean, maybe that'll give some relief to Alicent. He won't be killed. But maybe Rhaenyra will take that as a, you betrayed me. You said you would have him here for me to... And now he's not. Alright, y'all, that's season 2. So, there were some scenes in this episode that I felt that didn't need to really be there. They didn't move the story along, really, and that's mainly with Tyland and wherever he was at. I don't know, I don't think that's Dorne. I think that was somewhere else. Wherever he was at, I think some of those scenes could have been, they weren't really like her or him or whatever that was. They... was like, I want you to have children with my wives. Like why? Like why do I care about that? I don't know. That just didn't seem like it needed to be there. Would you guys consider this a filler season? I feel like we started this season with like, okay, they about to go to war. Like they done killed Lucerys, Luke. Like it's about to fight, and like they didn't really fight. And I'm kind of conflicted with because this is. George R. R. Martin writes his stories like real life, kind of like the real world, and so a lot of the times instead of fighting wars, it's plotting and planning, really, and that's kind of what we saw this season. I was kind of disappointed in Rhaenyra, and I think I still am. I would say I maybe my expectations were too high. Maybe I followed social media and was like, oh, she about to do all this stuff, and like she really didn't. Like, maybe that was just the Maesters kind of painting her in a bad light. Like, she was this evil, horrible person. But she was very much reserved throughout the entire season. And in moments where I thought that she should have been fighting, she was reserved. She was like, no, let's wait for Daemon, because Daemon was off doing whatever he was doing. She kind of was very reactionary in her things that, like, for example, like she had to go react towards Kristen Cole coming to Rook's Rest, and she had to send her one dragon. So that was kind of very reactionary. When Kristen Cole again sent Eric, whatever their name was, to go kill her, she was reacting towards that. And anything that did happen to the other side was Daemon's work. So she really, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about Rhaenyra right now. Like, I want her to win, because I feel like I personally believe that she is the rightful heir to the throne. But I'm kind of like disappointed in her tactics. I feel like she's maybe not as directive as she could be. And then we see Daemon this episode. He touched the weirwood, similar to the only time that we've seen that in Game of Thrones in this universe, the Game of Thrones universe, was with Bran. Bran, he would touch the weirwood tree and he would have visions. And I believe Bran at the time he was having visions of the past, but I didn't know that he could see the future. But I guess he could, because he knew that Arya would eventually kill the Night King. So maybe he sees it in pieces, and that's what Daemon was kind of seeing. He was kind of seeing the end of this war with all the dead dragons. He was kind of seeing just a little glimpse of Daenerys. He was kind of seeing Rhaenyra on the Iron Throne, but like it were just bits and pieces. I remember Bran saying that he can only see pieces. So maybe that was kind of, they're the same thing. He's a three-eyed raven, Daemon. He's going to become one. I don't know. So I guess that because he saw Rhaenyra on the throne in that vision, that maybe that's what pushed him over the edge to be like, I'm gonna, follow you, because that's what the future holds. Like, period. The future doesn't hold me being on the throne. It's you. So I'm wondering if Daemon really is changed, or if he's just changed because he knows he's not gonna be, on the throne. Like, up until this episode, when what's-his-name came to him and was like, look, they want a man that they can follow. So I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know, mano y mano, this is what we would like to see. And he gave him a look like, yeah, okay, I'm with that. And the only thing that changed him was the fact that he saw those visions. So my point, like, my thing is, like, if that was the thing that made him change his mind, what was the entire point of the whole season with his character? Like, if that's what made him change, then all those little visions that he was having didn't really affect him, obviously. And so, were those visions, I know people have been saying in the comments and, like, on, like, videos that I've watched, like, that Alice is giving him those visions, and maybe she was trying to guide him towards he needs to follow Rhaenyra, because maybe she saw the future too, and she knows that needs to happen, or not. I don't know. So, I don't know. We saw Rhaena. She is potentially going to claim that dragon. So I did see that spoiler. That I guess she's going to be the character that's supposed to ride that specific dragon. They haven't made it official yet, but I guess they kind of made it official, but not really. So her entire character arc for this season was kind of just her getting to this dragon, but not even really getting to the dragon. So they could at least shown her getting on the back of it, or trying to claim it. Like, look kitty, sheep stealer, look kitty. And then she climbs on, and then I would have been like, oh, okay. They just kind of had her looking at it. But, I mean, I guess the budget. Jace is, like, really... So, I said this last episode when I was like, Rhaenyra needs to have them swear fealty to her first before she gives them a dragon. She's just giving these random people dragons, and we see Ulf is like, and she's like, I'll make you a knight, and he's like, oh, you better make me a knight now. If you order me to do all this stuff, I don't even really work for you. Like, I'm just here. Like, you want me to do all these things, make me a knight then. So, and Jace is looking like, you better, this your queen, she don't gotta ask you, you supposed to do it. And he's like, no. I'm going to do what I want to do. And also, I'm kind of, she's going to send these people to go out and kill innocent people. I mean, they were a common folk at one point in their life. For the majority of their life, they just became important people. And now you're going to have them go and kill, potentially their friends and people they know or people they relate to. So, yeah, that's not going to work out. That's no good. That's no good. And I don't like the way Jace is right, kind of. Like, you need to obey your queen. You need to have some decorum. Act like you got some sense. Act like you've been here before. But, they haven't been there before. They don't know. Like, they don't know. And now they're very powerful. They probably feel a little bit emboldened to act however they want. So, And lastly for me is Corlys. Corlys is a deadbeat, bro. And he can't read the room. He can't read the room. Like, you want this man, you're trying to make him feel all lovey-dovey, and you're trying to be nice to him and give him extra stuff. And he's like, bruh, come on, man. You just now noticed me. I'm like 40. Like, you're just now noticing me because your whole family's dead. Now you want to be nice to me? Like, nah, bruh. Let me do my job and go. Let me do my job and go. So, I don't know how I feel about this season. I think I enjoyed all the episodes, but I think maybe my expectations were a little bit different for this season than what it turned out to be. And that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that. But maybe I thought I was going to be more fighting. Maybe I thought I was going to see Rhaenyra be a little bit more decisive in her decisions. But, you can't assume. You just have to take things for what they were. And so, either way, I'm always going to watch the Game of Thrones universe. I always love this. And I can't wait for season 3 in 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I'll probably be retired by the time we finish this series, but it's okay. But what did you guys think of this episode? What did you guys think of this season? Please, please, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.